So with this video, we're going to be taking a look at the Normandy campaign with the new levels that have come with the new Enlisted update. And as well as we're going to be looking at the new premium squads, which were also added to the Normandy campaign for both the Allies and Axis. So starting off with the US side, we have level 30, which is the M1 Bazooka, which I know a lot of people have wanted and very happy that it's come now. Really, you're going to be needing this thing for something that Germany is going to be getting in this update as well. And what Germany is getting is a little bit scary for whenever it comes to Americans playing Normandy. Level 31, you get the M10 GMC. It comes with the new Tanker Squad 3s. The M10 has a 76mm gun, which should be able to deal with anything Germany sends at you except for that little scary thing. But at the same time, the 76mm gun should make short work with anything in the game, especially if it has APHE. Level 32, you get the Assaulter Squad 3s, which default perk is really weird and kind of good in a way. You get a 100% restore health on any of your med packs you use. So if you take any damage, you automatically go to max health if you use one med pack. This squad also comes with the M1 Thompson, which has a faster fire rate than M1A1 Thompson, already seen in the Normandy campaign. For premium squads, the US gets the Jumbo. Yeah, you heard me right. The Jumbo is now a premium. It's a little bit ridiculous in my opinion. From what you get the same Jumbo from the campaign tree, except for it has an APCR shell and it has a little like knickknacks on the tank. But yeah, it's a Jumbo. It comes in at about 61 USD. I don't know why the Jumbo was picked to be a premium, but whenever you see one of these things on the battlefield, it is going to be a nightmare, especially people who just switch between the two Jumbos. But hopefully the new thing that Germany is getting will be able to kind of deal with the Jumbos, and maybe air power will also have an effect on the Jumbos as well, especially if you can take two of them now. For the second new premium squad, we have the M50 Ryzen Assaulter Squad. The M50 has a 20 round mag, pretty low recoil. If you want to try out these squads, you can. So if you didn't know, in the previous update of Enlisted, they made it, or they made you able to try out premium squads before you buy them. You just go into game, you click on the premium squad, and then you hit the, I think it's called like try out now or something, and you go into the practice arena and you're able to try out the squad before you buy them. I would suggest everyone to do that before you pay any money for any of these squads. Make sure you like them. Make sure you like the gun, the recoil, all that kind of stuff. You can test everything out before you do buy them. The Assaulter Squad is like the rest of the premium Assaulter Squads we have whenever it comes to them. I mean, it's a $48 squad. In my opinion, not really worth it, but for some people it might be. Now on to Germany. At level 30, you get the Panzerfaust 60. It's a very good anti-tank weapon, the same anti-tank weapon seen in the Berlin campaign. I do think Normandy will be a challenge for this thing, since the maps are kind of a little bit bigger than Berlin is, and you have the elevation differences, so aiming the Panzerfaust will be a little bit of a challenge. Level 31, you get the Tanker Squad 3s with the Panther A. So yeah, you heard me right. The Panther A is now on Normandy. So you have the long 75, which should easily be able to deal with Jumbos from the front now, unless you're at range, and then you're just going to be slapping each other with rounds, and you're not going to be able to do anything to each other. But whenever it comes to kind of like close quarters, the Panther should be able to frontally pin the Jumbo, but it is going to be a little bit harder if the Jumbo knows what he's doing and he's able to angle before you shoot at him. The Panther will be something that's going to be bullying a lot of the tanks in the game, I think, just because of the cannon on it. Stuff like the Stuart now is kind of like irrelevant. Like if you're in a Stuart and you see the Panther, you're pretty much dead. I mean, that's pretty much the best way to say it. There's nothing you can really do in the Stuart, especially if you're kind of a ways away. For level 32, you get the Assaulter 3s, which is the MP43-1, which basically, in my opinion, in my eyes at least, is the STG-44. It is the pre-production STG-44, but it's a really cool gun. It has a 30-round mag, and I know it's a gun that a lot of people wanted to see, as well as it says you can put a scope on it, so we have to see how that goes. If you can put a scope on it, it's pretty cool. Now for the premium squads. The first premium squad is the BF-109 G10. It's a fighter. It's useless. It does not have any ground ordnance. pay $53. Total and useless. Don't buy this thing. Please don't. The next premium squad is the Emp Assaulter Squad. This is a little interesting gun. It has a 32 round mag. It really looks like an MP28, but in my opinion, I think the recoil control isn't there for this gun. It isn't the greatest. I wouldn't really say that $48 is a price I would pay for this squad, especially since I think like the MP40 is even better than this gun. Or even the FNAB or whatever it's called. That gun's pretty good for what it does. And I would personally pass on this premium squad. So now you're caught up on all the new levels for Normandy. The next campaign I will be doing is Moscow, then Berlin, and then finally Tunisia. So I hope everyone has a wonderful day, and I'll see you guys in the next video.